You can rest assured of your child's excellent performance when you register your child with Janan Schools, Bombo Karule Campus and Kabalagala. Due to their firm educational background, we have the best facilities in both arts and sciences, fully updated to the latest sector standards, right from Senior 1 to Senior 6, in an environment that offers a chance to apply practical skills in all fields. That include a computer lab, introducing our students to the tech world, a well-organized science laboratory, a fully stocked library with all the essential books a student may need, a model farm to equip students with all the basic knowledge in agriculture, plus extra vocational skills. We promote co-curricular activities in sports like badminton, table tennis, basketball, volleyball, chess, and many more other activities. Register your child today at both campuses in Bombo Kalule and Kabalagala campus. For more information, contact us on the numbers below.
Recently, we've had quite a number of cases upcoming, and the most recent one being about 14 Burundians. The 14 Burundians who were rescued by the police in Gomba from one perpetrator who was using them on the farm. They happened to rush to the police, crying out about non-payment. Now, these 14 Burundians have been in the country since 2nd of November 2023 and were trafficked by two particular individuals, purportedly all in Burundian nationals. One, Ndayisenga Pierre. Ndayisenga Pierre happens to reside in Kampala mainly, but he's an agent, a go-between, who links the victims with the perpetrators. And the second person is Serungaya Shaban, who uses these names as a Ugandan, it's alleged, but with information is largely suspected to be a Burundian. Now, Serungaya also purports to work as a livestock dealer and also residing in Nakaseke district in Bukatira village. The two perpetrators are on the run, but police is working tirelessly to apprehend them. And these are actually not the first cases of Burundians being trafficked into the country. We've had some cases of female Burundians in Atete who are victimized for sexual exploitation, as we mentioned. Now, what is very disheartening about this whole situation also, aside from the victims, the fact that all the victims were found with Airtel SIM cards each, which were registered under names of different Ugandans. This is quite disturbing, even in the security context, because you can imagine how non-Ugandans happen to have Airtel lines they are using, yet they are in the names of Ugandans. This is really, really dangerous for us and a call to us Ugandans, for sure. And those agents that register SIM cards, this is a very, very careless sign of how they do register persons for SIM cards, because we expect that you need to put face to the ID that is being submitted, not to just register for the sake of making the money. Now, in addition to a similar case of transnational organized trafficking in persons, we had a meeting on 8th of February this year with the Somali Association in Uganda, in Kisenyi, at their headquarters. And one of their major concerns was the rate at which Somali youth are being trafficked out of this country into Libya for numerous exploitation mechanisms. Now, following that meeting, on the 9th of March this very year, in Loriko West Cell, that is in Elegu Town, Amuru District, the police, together with the immigration, happened to rescue 3 victims. These victims, 1 a female and 2 male, all below the age of 25, were being trafficked by 3 perpetrators, which perpetrators are actually not even citizens of this country. The perpetrators included Gatkoth Daniel, a 34-year-old, is a South Sudanese national. The second one is Ruai Riathiang. Ruai Riathiang is a 35-year-old South Sudanese national. And Abdi Kadir Ali. This one is a Somali national. A 27-year-old Abdi Kadir Ali, a Somali national. And of course, must be the one who was the interlink between the traffickers and his fellow nationals. Now, these Somali nationals were actually being trafficked to Libya. And the situation that has been depicted from the cases indicate that those victims that are trafficked there are largely taken for organ harvesting. Now, unfortunately, once they end up in Libya, they end up in the deserts in the hands of the different militias that are self-organized. Now, these militias self-control, they run their own business, and they do not stop at this. They take videos of torture of these victims, and they get in touch with the parents of the victims and claim a ransom between $17,000 and $25,000 US to have this victim released. This is how much and how far this can get. What is our call today? We have so many of our brothers and sisters in the country, and also the refugee context, those in the Somali community. There are those of us who are in the Eritrean community, the Ethiopians around Kansanga, Gaba Road. We are calling upon all of you. This vice is happening in your communities, and you have kept quiet about it, and yet it is affecting the victims to this extent that some have actually been killed for failure to raise the ransom. Now, the 3 victims in Elegu, the perpetrators happened to ask for $3,000 for having trafficked them or transported them from Somalia through Kenya. This they do by road largely. They move by road, and they also access the countries through porous points where they have agents at almost every point of the border. We call upon you, our foreign brothers, especially those of us in the refugee community, because this is where the perpetrators are actually targeting due to the various vulnerabilities in those communities. They are targeting you, and so we call upon you to be alert, report to your association leaders, like the Somali community. They have leadership, even the Ethiopian community and the Eritrean community. Report to the leadership, and they'll reach out to us like they did, and we shall have many of the people rescued in one